I'm Joan Williams, Chief Diversity Officer and Associate Vice President of the Office of Diversity and Inclusion. I'm pleased to welcome you to the 2021 President's Diversity Champion Awards. Although diversity and inclusion is a shared responsibility of everyone at Salisbury University, today we come together to highlight the significant efforts of members of our community in advancing the university's diversity and inclusion goals. In 2020, due to the pandemic, we were all tossed suddenly into uncharted waters and faced with continuing to provide the best experience for our students and campus that we could, despite the circumstances. In 14 years, last year was the first time we were not able to host the Diversity Awards. But one thing is evident, and that is the tenacity of the SU spirit displayed through so many, including our award recipients today. In the midst of the racial reckoning, health, and economic disparities, we rose to every challenge and we kept diversity, equity, and inclusion top of mind as we pivoted to a new paradigm of serving. We had our COVID-19 Inclusive Excellence Committee to discuss and propose strategies to mitigate inequities. The committee developed a COVID-19 Inclusive Excellence Statement that was included in the university's COVID-19 training and plan. We owe so much of our successes to the students, faculty, and staff who go above and beyond to help make our campus more inclusive every day. Although we highlight the efforts of some today, we also recognize that advancing inclusive excellence is a collective and collaborative effort of us all. Again, thank you for joining us today. Now we will prepare to recognize the exceptional contributions of our award recipients. At this time, it is my distinct honor to invite University President Dr. Charles White up to the podium. Dr. White.
Thank you, Joan. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to all of our attendees, and especially to our nominees, nominators, and recipients of today's Diversity Champion Awards. Diversity and inclusion are very important goals for nearly every university or college in the country, in the world, and especially for Salisbury University. I think it's important for us to remind ourselves of why this is, why it's important. And for me, there are two overarching reasons. First, I believe that every university must be a leader in its community, a leader for economic prosperity and a leader for social justice. And to be an effective leader, the diversity of the university must reflect the diversity of its community in the largest possible sense. Secondly, I believe that no university can truly fulfill its potential for educational excellence without embracing diversity and inclusion. And that's because our deepest and most meaningful educational experiences happen when people from different backgrounds and different experiences gather together to have respectful conversations about their differences and about how they view the world through different lenses. This is really difficult. It's really difficult. But we must be committed to it. We cannot honestly say that we're inclusive if we're unwilling to associate with people who have a different worldview than our own, even if that difference is about the value of diversity itself. If we only associate with people who agree with us, we lock ourselves into an echo chamber where learning is difficult or even impossible, and the world will continue to devolve into isolated tribes. We don't all have to agree with each other, and in fact, we're better off as a society if we don't. But we must be willing to engage with one another in respectful conversations. That is one of the surest routes to peace, prosperity, and equity, which we so urgently need, and which so frustratingly eludes us today. I am very proud that we continue to recognize efforts to diversify our student body and our workforce. We must build a more inclusive campus community, one in which every student and employee not only feels welcome, but also has a deep sense of belonging at SU. You are all here today because you have a proven commitment to doing just that. We've made significant progress in diversifying our student body. Between 2010 and 2020, we've seen a 23% growth in undergraduate students from underrepresented communities and communities of color. We've seen 137% growth in graduate minority students. We have also taken significant steps to broaden diversity among our faculty and our staff. Between 2010 and 2020, we've seen a 65% growth in minority tenure-track faculty, as well as significant progress on recruiting and retaining minority staff, particularly within the university's administration. And yet, we have a lot more work to do. I've had a long journey in higher education in my career, but it wasn't until I came to Salisbury University that I heard the term PWI. And I look forward to the day when nobody refers to us with that pejorative term. PWI is a predominantly white institution. Among our priorities for the upcoming year is the continued development of the Center for Diversity and Inclusion. Joan Williams and her team are creating and implementing diversity awareness programs and events. We're pushing training out to all students and all employees, including new programming in orientation and providing resources to members of our campus community who are interested in learning more about equity, justice, and inclusion. We're investing in the Center for Equity, Justice, and Inclusion in order to provide historically marginalized and underrepresented groups and their allies enhanced campus opportunities and resources to foster and cultivate their own development and to promote healthy communities on our campus. A key aspect of this process is recognizing the work of campus members who go above and beyond their own job responsibilities to foster diversity and inclusion. Such efforts not only add to the richness of our community, but provide important lessons for all of us who live, learn, and work in an increasingly diverse society. Today, it is my honor to recognize these members of our campus community and their outstanding contributions to Salisbury University. Thank you. We will now proceed. Thank you. We will now proceed to the presentation of the awards, and I'd like you to join me in welcoming Joan Williams back to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. White. Let's begin with our recognitions. In our student category, undergraduate student, the President's Diversity Champion Award is presented to Dorian Rogers. Dorian was nominated by Dr. April Logan and student Ms. Danielle Jackson. Dr. Logan states, Dorian Rogers has been a tireless champion of student efforts to ensure that SU has a curriculum, culture, and policies that recognize and respect diversity and foster inclusion. Ms. Jackson states Dorian also works with his SGA committee on planning diverse events for students, such as the Black Excellence Series, SU is Us Cookout, International Day, and Deaf is Not Dumb. Please join in congratulating Dorian Rogers. This year, we are awarding an Undergraduate Student Group Award. The Inclusive Instruction for Secondary Teachers, SCED 367, Virtual Field Trip for Students with Disabilities. Those student members participating in this project, Douglas DeLoss, may come forward, Alan Hall, Haley Lagamanier, Taya Redina, Elizabeth Robles, Logan Smith, Mackenzie Zepp, and they were nominated by their faculty member, Dr. Andrea Sook, who may join them at this time. Dr. Sook wrote, in each video, they connected their visual content with specific skills individuals with disabilities need to possess to be successful in each environment, as identified by the Employability Life Skills Assessment, Life Skills Inventory, and Guide to Assessing College Assessment. The tour consists of an interactive image of the SU campus map. High school students with disabilities will be able to click on buildings to view the specialized SU field trip videos. Alan, Doug, Logan, Haley, Taya, Elizabeth, and Mackenzie embody not only the inclusion mindset, but also demonstrate qualities of being an advocate for individuals with disabilities through their actions as active agents of change by promoting and supporting campus inclusion. Please congratulate Dr. Sook in the Inclusive Instruction for Secondary Teachers. Our next category is exempt professional staff. The President's Diversity Champion Award goes to Mr. Robert Score. Mr. Score was nominated by Ms. Katie Curtin. Ms. Curtin states, Bob is directly responsible for helping shape the perceptions of the university to both internal and external audiences through visual imagery, videos, and photography. He is very thoughtful about how various audiences will perceive university marketing materials and about how all different individuals and groups across campus are shown and represented in such materials. This in turn hopefully helps attract prospective students and families from a wide variety of backgrounds and experiences to apply and enroll at SU. It is also hopefully helps make faculty, staff, and current students feel seen, included, and valued as part of our campus community. Please congratulate Mr. Robert Score. Our next category is faculty. The President's Diversity Champion Award is presented to Dr. Rebecca Anthony, who was nominated by Dr. Aaron Studelberg. Dr. Studelberg wrote, Dr. Anthony's commitment to diversity and justice at SU is steadfast, and her impact is exemplary. She inspires others, teaches and leads by example, focuses her scholarship on diversity-related research questions, and supports groups and organizations on campus who are working tirelessly to make a difference. She was the co-facilitator of the Social Justice, Equity, and Teaching Transformation Faculty Learning Community for 4 years. She co-built the Diversity and Inclusion Curricula Guide to curate and disseminate diversity-related teaching and learning resources. She is also a Safe Spaces trainer, and she currently serves as the co-leader of Safe Spaces at SU, along with many, many other contributions. Please congratulate Dr. Anthony. The next faculty award, the President's Diversity Champion Award, is presented to Dr. Carolina Boeing. And I apologize. She was nominated by Dr. Chris Egan and Dr. Eric Rittinger. Dr. Egan wrote, Carolina's work spans multiple areas of diversity and inclusion in Maryland and around the globe. Gender, indigenous peoples, students with disabilities, study abroad, less privileged and underserved communities, and civic engagement. They also write, she serves the needs of our Latinx students, which helps to retain them here at SU and serves students of all communities by offering insights into an issue that has become even more dominant in our national conversation. Her contributions to our community and campus are too many to continue to mention. We congratulate Dr. Carolina Boeing. Our next faculty award goes to Dr. Jennifer Jewell, who was nominated by Dr. Kelly Fiala. Dr. Fiala wrote, Dr. Jewell keeps diversity and inclusion initiatives at the forefront of every conversation and decision. Some of her many accomplishments include creating and chairing the Seidel Diversity Interest Group, partnering with OIE to offer institutional training for administrators and faculty on campus, establishing a leadership development and mentoring program designed to enhance the training of full-time master's level social work students who show a propensity for culturally responsive practice and leadership. Also being a leader in the recent inaugural summit. And strategically, she's worked to increase the number of adjuncts of color within the School of Social Work. Please join in congratulating Dr. Jewell. Our next faculty award goes to Dr. Yuki Akubo, nominated by Drs. Meredith Patterson and Michelle Schlehofer. Dr. Patterson wrote that she has made extraordinary contributions to promote the appreciation and understanding of cultural diversity at Salisbury University. She is an example of the excellence and commitment to which we all should strive. They also write that she designed a year-long intensive mentoring program which emphasizes cultural fit and training which aligns with cultural values. Students in the accelerated program receive training on community-based participatory action research and mentor youth in our community. Local youth consist of adolescents, most of whom are also students of color, who are recruited from 2 community organizations, Phoenix Youth Project and 1 Year to Empowerment. The students receive simultaneous mentoring and professional development training from the program co-directors and mentors of color from outside SU. Please join in congratulating Dr. Akubo. Our last Diversity Champion Award is presented to another faculty member, and they were nominated by Drs. Chris Egan and Jessica Clark. It is being presented to Dr. Tina Reed. The nominators wrote, Dr. Tina Reed provides tremendous support for diversity, equity, and inclusion on campus and in the community. She currently is a leader of the Promise Diversity Mentoring Faculty Learning Community and the Mosaic Mentoring Program to attract and retain diverse faculty, staff, and students. She was appointed by our former SU president to be one of 4 representatives on the University of Maryland System Forum and helped to create the SU Forum for Women that also holds an annual conference. She is fluent in sign language, is a notable promoter of community health, champions mental health, and supports underrepresented communities in healthcare. Her professional publications and presentations support greater inclusion, acceptance, and awareness of health education issues. Because of her commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion in healthcare, she earned the Lucy Toll Distinguished Faculty Award at SU. Please join in congratulating Dr. Reed. Again, we would like to thank all of our award recipients, their nominators, our selection committee members, and all of you who joined us today for your support of diversity efforts on our campus. Please again give all of our award winners one more round of applause. At this time, I ask that all of our award recipients return to the podium for a group photo. Again, thank you all for coming, and we have some light refreshments that you can partake of. Thank you and have a great day.